Louisiana Beer Review Fair State Brewing Co-op. Pils, brewed with St. Paul's finest city water. St. Paul, Minnesota is along the same highway that runs through this town, U.S. Highway 61, United States Highway 61, New Orleans, Memphis, St. Louis, and on to Iowa, Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin, yes, City Brewing, and St. Paul and Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right, this was introduced in 2014 when the company started. One of the first beers they made, 2014. It's a cooperatively owned brewery. All right. I like the two different shades of green, the grass green and the gold and the red. It's a sharp-looking label. A lot of beer labels these days are terrible looking. This one's great looking. Born on March 11, 2024. Good. All right, so Dustin gave this to me. He went on a trip to Texas. Texas gets a lot of beers that we don't get, but Louisiana has less than 4.5 million people. Sorry, Texas has over 20 million people, so they get a lot bigger variety. It says American steel, German tradition. Well, it's American aluminum, so that's not correct. This might be sold in bottles. Definitely on draft, and we know in cans. So I'd like to visit the brewery, 4.9% alcohol. The IBUs are, didn't write it down. I think it's 31. Needs to be something like that. I'm getting these so-called North American Pilsners that are 18 bitterness units, 21. Not really working, although the Yingling did better than I had thought. And I decimated the Bohemia Classica, or now known as Bohemia Pilsner from Mexico. This is very hazy, extremely hazy, lemon yellow. Gold with the light shining at it. Thick white head. All right. They say it's a German-style Pilsner, but they use Bohemian Pilsner malt, and the Hallertau Mittelfrüh are the hops. That's a standard noble hop variety. And I don't think they're adding any corn or rice to this one. I know the Yingling is all malt, and the Bohemia has the Mexican corn filler, which I think is what hurt it. On its own, it's fine to drink. I enjoy it, but in competition, it fell flat. I'd be curious to see how those go up against this. I might save the rest of this can and put it in a little mini tournament. All right, aroma is biscuit cracker, which it should be Euro Pils. Smell. Taste. Cheers. Gets very high scores on Beer Advocate and Untapped. There's only like 2 video reviews for it that I could find. Strange that since it's been on the market over about 10 years. Sweetness is low, at the most 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness is pretty good. I say 3.5 out of 5 hop cones, yes. Medium body, dry finish. This could compete against Euro Pils, I think it would beat Carlsberg Danish Pilsner. Now against Veltins or Konig or those kind of things, Konig, Stouto Pramen, obviously not going to beat Pilsner Urquell, but neither does anyone else. Flensburger, Bitburger. It might compete though. I don't have multiple cans, so I would never know. But I like this sweet lemony maltiness, so light, enjoyable. This is what Miller High Life. This is what Miller Lite should taste like. They claim it's a fine Pilsner beer at 4.2. But if it was a fine Pilsner beer, it would taste like this, not like it tastes. It's a fine American adjunct light lager beer. I don't argue that. But claiming to be a fine Pilsner beer is ludicrous. Yeah, there's not any reason to go long on this one. This is clearly an A. I'm going to go 95 out of 100, 9.5 out of 10. Makes me want to visit this brewery even more. So thank you, Dustin, for this great gift. A most excellent American Pils. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all, and I can just get on the highway there, which is not even a half a mile from here. Start heading north, and I will arrive in St. Paul and then Minneapolis. And never have to get off the road. I mean, except to make stops. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Minnesota and take a brewery tour.